Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Yo, what's up? Let's see. Well, I just got done recording a bunch of videos for my channel for the week. I recorded like 5. I just wanted to knock a bunch out so I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the week. I usually try to do it on the weekends, but I find myself doing it on Mondays a lot for some reason. And so I'll do a little drawing. So, do a little doodling before I have to go back to bed and just straight back to work. I wonder if everyone starts at the eyes of a drawing the way I do. Is that like a common thing? Little artist Evie Marie, if I said that right. Well, thanks. I'm doing a light box trace of pencils over my sketch so I can have a finished drawing on some nice paper. I usually save the face for last. For some reason, I always start with the face. I feel like if I get the face right, everything else is okay. You don't care what Jim Lee says. I like that. I wouldn't care what Jim Lee says either, unless he was trying to say he wanted to hire me, which would never happen, but I like to live in fantasy land sometimes.
Probably 15 through 19, I feel that I really understood pre-choruses. So
Thunder. Brian Griffin, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really appreciate anytime anybody has any kind of entertainment value derived from my silliness. So thank you. Ginger Bear, what's up, dude? Yeah, it'd be cool to get hired by Sylvester, and if I got fired, I'd at least be able to assimilate some teachings he dished out. I agree. Is he? Sylvester's having a talent search this one? God damn. I'm too, like, there's no, I know Sylvester would never pick me, so I would never bother. I'll throw in for the Liefeld talent search, but Sylvester one, I'm like, oh, he's too good. I wonder what he's trying to get somebody to... What is he doing a talent search for? What's the project? This is news to me. Because he's got Witchblade covered, and he's got Darkness coming out. I assume those are all covered, you know. There's a Facebook group for it. It's wild to see how bad everyone in that group is following in basic directions. Yeah, Brian Griffiths, they're rebooting The Darkness. There's a next Wednesday, the 10th, is that the new revamped Darkness, is coming out. I'm going to try and pick it up. I'm going to have to join that group, Ginger Bear. I didn't know that was going on. I kind of want to see it where there's like, here's the basic rules, follow this, and there's a bunch of people that aren't. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I'll definitely do that when I get done here. fact, I dug out my issues of Darkness so I could review the old series while they're releasing the new one. Hopefully there will be some kind of general interest with a new Darkness comic if I review the old stuff. The Talent Hunt is specifically going to be doing samples with the reboots of both titles. Yeah, that would be a fun gig for the right artist. I just figured, like, I mean, you'd think Silvestri could bring on, like, established talent to do this. I wonder if he's just specifically trying to, you know, find new blood, or if he just doesn't want to pay crazy rates that an established talent would want. I mean, he's got, what's his name? Ed Baines, if however you say his name, doing just the first issue of The Darkness, but then somebody else is doing the rest of it. So that's kind of a weird but interesting scenario that they're doing there. Yeah, I do remember the talent hunts, and I appreciate that they're trying to find like new talent. That's awesome that Silvestri's pushing that. Um, just I want doesn't seem like they found anybody that just really blew up and was just like blowing everyone away. What's up, Panda? Yeah, I know, Ginger, that Top Cow, like, they were all doing it, but Top Cow has kept it up, and that is awesome. You know, it's nice to see someone making that effort. You know, respect, definitely. But it's just, it seems so hard for anybody to blow up, but they really got to find some kind of wild, new, fresh voice or something, some new talent. But at least they're looking, right? don't know. I mean, I know that Silvestri has kept Top Cow as a brand going, but it's not like it's a studio like it was. It's not like it's a group of people that get together. At least I don't think. I don't think. I mean, and who would maintain a studio anymore? That would be kind of impossible to do with the costs involved when everyone could just basically work from home. But um, yeah, I like Silvestri, and he seems like a really competent, nice guy. I'd love to get an interview with him. How amazing would that be? I'd piss myself trying to think of things to ask him. It's just Rob ripping off his fans. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they don't have like a studio. It's too much. They're not making the kind of money that they used to. But yeah, like you're saying, it's a brand thing that's out there, which is good. But yeah, Sylvester's kept Top Cow out there. Like, what have they been producing? Forgetting the current Witchblade and the Darkness reboot, what has Top Cow been producing in the last 10 years? Like, what are books that they've been doing? Like, Cyberforce hasn't been a thing for a while. Um, I'm not even sure. I can't even think of what they were doing. I don't remember Top Cow anything being out there in the last couple of years because I don't think there's much of a demand for it outside of now like the nostalgic reboot of the cool shit that we knew, Darkness and Witchblade. Like those are the only brands that really anyone gives a shit about. Are you this talented because of your skill or because you sold your soul to the devil? Yeah, I agree, Panda. Big time. Yeah, he did make a deal. He was, yeah, he's a good looking dude. He's got that super hot wife. He lives in a great place. He makes a lot of money. Like, I'm sure the dude struggles with human things like the rest of us, but I think overall the guy's probably living like a charmed life. And that's awesome. Nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. He should let you do the side quest of Darkness fan art comic. That would be fun. Love, the kind you clean up with the mop and bucket, like the lost catacombs of Egypt. Only God knows where we stuck it. Hieroglyphics, let me be specific. Down in your South Seas, but I got this notion that the motion of the ocean means craft advisory. So if I capsize in your thighs, high tides. Look my battleship and an on Mr. Coffee with an automatic drip. Yours, I'll show you mine. Doggy style, so we can both watch X-Files. Nothing but mammals. Sing it, girl, right?
Personalize your walls with custom word art featuring your favorite family sayings, family name, special dates, and locations. Simply pick from one of our preset designs. Add your custom text.
Shut up.
Metagenics soothes vaginal and urinary tract discomfort with
Wow.
ultra-floral
It's not a
remedies.
commercial
A
I want to hear.
once-daily supplement with targeted probiotics. Clinically
Who do I think would be a good darkness monthly penciler? Oh, Jesus. Jay Lee. Well, Jay Lee in his old style. I don't know. Mark Silvestri? Is that allowed? I'd have to think about it. I'm not really a big fan of the darkness to start with. It was never that interesting to me. Boy, does Silvestri love him. And, you know, I get it. But in that last interview he did with that other channel, the way he talks about him, he's super into the character. But I never found the darkness to be that interesting, nor the concept to be a long, sustaining idea. It's more like a graphic novel idea, I think. Kind of like Spawn. Juggernaut says, what of DC are you more familiar with? I'm not sure what that means, Juggernaut. Yeah, Brian Griffin, you like the idea more than the execution? Honestly, when I think back to the original Darkness, I was just there for Silvestri's art. The story when it started, because we didn't know where it was going, was kind of interesting, but ultimately it just ended up... Like, I personally got sick of the little smart-ass darklings, the little goblin things that he would create that were there for, like, humorous effect. I'm like, this shit is not funny, and it shouldn't be funny. You know, I didn't enjoy it. But I was there for Silvestri's art, and it was pretty dang good most of the time. Yeah, there was a crossover with the Darkness. Boy, that shit brings up rage memories in me because it was all about the Darkness and Batman and Silvestri, right? He drew like the first 4 pages and then handed it off to everyone else. And everyone else is a good artist, but I am there for Silvestri. And that fucking Batman Darkness crossover, I think I've actually reviewed it on my channel a long time ago. I'm just so aggravated because I was like excited to see Silvestri draw it. And he did 4 fucking pages, and one of them was a double-page spread with a massive silhouette shape of Batman's head. It took him 5 seconds to draw. So that one is not a fun memory for me. It's like Top Cow and DC join forces with Silvestri on pencils. Uh-huh. Don't hold your breath. Yeah, I agree with that, Brian Griff. Sometimes you just turn your brain off and dig into the art, for sure. Yeah, Ginger Bear, I discovered that too. I was like, oh my God, it's Silvestri, The Darkness. But then somebody had to point out, he's not drawing it. He's writing it, but he's not drawing it. Like, oh, God damn it. I guess I'd be dumb if I expected him to draw The Darkness again. He's writing it, and he's putting everything into it, which good. But, there's entirely a huge possibility of that last Batman Joker Deadly Duel. I mean, what are the chances that's the last thing we'll ever see him draw at that level? Like a full-on commitment to a series. I mean, it's not like he's an older guy, but it's not like he's checking out or anything, but he doesn't have to draw anything. Yeah, you think it is, other than covers? You think that's the last interiors he will draw? And that makes me sad, like big time, because for all the obvious reasons I don't even need to say. I just hate knowing that some of my favorite artists are out there and they're just kind of done. And I get it, you know, you reach a point, I guess, where you've done everything and you're financially fine, but I guess, you know, I sit here with this burning passion to like draw and want to do it, and I'm just like, who would give up that opportunity? But when you've kind of done it all and you don't need to, I guess that drive goes away. It's disheartening. And some other artist won't stop. Yeah, he might draw a small thing here or there. You're right, but like a full-on like series, like we probably saw the end. Well, Brian Griffin, I mean, Liefeld is, for, you know, whatever that's worth. He's pumping out pages non-stop. But yeah, Larson, he keeps going, and, you know, respect to that. It's a shame I don't enjoy Dragon a fraction as much as I used to. It used to be my favorite book ever. So good. But it's not the same. Yeah, Brian Griffin, you're out on Dragon Tube. You expect it's still going. Well, Panda, I just recorded one. I know it's been a minute. I kind of misplaced an issue, and I found it. So that'll be up this week, maybe tomorrow. It just depends on which one I want to upload to the channel first. But we got issue 24 of Dragon recorded. Let's see, I recorded the third part to The Fatal Attractions, X-Men crossover, The Savage Dragon, Kingdom Come, an issue of Youngblood Strike File drawn by Jeff Matsuda. What else did I do? There was something else that I recorded. I can't remember. Don't let up until you're through. Gimme all your lovin' and don't let up until you're through. I don't know what ZZ Top is implying, but I like where their head's at. That's driving me nuts. What else did I record? Oh yeah, I recorded issue 10 of fucking All-Star Batman and Robin. What a fucking story train wreck that thing became. That's funny you say that, Panda, because I basically say that exact thing, almost word for word. This should have been the easiest home run ever, and it was one of the most anticipated things ever. And I feel like artistically it was a home run. Jim Lee, I felt like personally was just as good as he could do. In fact, some ways I feel like it looked better than some of the stuff he does now. But story-wise, what a joke. I can't decide if Frank was just trolling us or he's just lost his mind. All I know is it's aggravating that it was such a frickin' joke. You wonder if Baylor was being satirical. Oh, this is one of the song from the Matrix. This is when Morpheus was walking Mr. Anderson through the Matrix and kind of explaining it to him, like the woman in red. He's like, "Were you listening to me, or were you looking at the woman in red?" This is like the full extended version of it, but I've always loved the beat of this thing. This is back when the Matrix was awesome. I read that they're looking at doing the Matrix 5. Boy, after the clusterfuck that was the last one. What a mess. Yeah, Panda, I've heard that, and that's kind of a bummer. I was interested in collecting it too, but I didn't hear anybody having anything good to say about it, and that sucks. Yeah, and collecting it on principle, I've done that. Hell, I was doing that with Spawn for like 80 issues years ago. I certainly don't. Well, I was going to say I don't collect anything on principle anymore. That's not true. I still collect the Dragon, even though I haven't enjoyed it in years. I have a hard time letting it go. Have we reviewed any Techno comics from the short-lived line from the 90s? No. See, I only review on my channel shit that I own, that I collected as a kid. And I grew up in a small town, so I really only had access typically to mainstream stuff. And so that's mostly what I have. And then throughout the years, I've found some random odd things. But in the 90s, small short-lived lines. I mean, if they're on the comic racks even if I saw them, I was also kind of financially limited. Like, you know, my family was dirt fucking poor. And so when I was able to squeeze a few bucks out of my dad to get some comics, which he was very adamant that letting us to do. He wanted to, for him, he's like, he knew that we were poor and he couldn't do a lot for us. But I was like, all I want are comic books, Dad. I understand our living situation, but if you can let me buy comics, that fuels my interests big time. And he's like, all right, if you're sure, son. I mean, it's a cheap way for me to help keep you entertained. He's like, I just feel guilty. I can't do more for you. I'm like, I'm fine. Let me buy comics. I am happy. You know? So
Gift guide. Who's on
overstocking with holiday magic for less. Check off their list with styles from must-have brands. Kids jeans start at just $54.99. So gift easy with
Jerry Gaines, what are the names of my characters? So these are all a bunch of parody, kind of joke characters, for lack of a better term. That is, I'm doing a comic book that's based on, like, doing kind of a spoof of the excesses of the 90s, while at the same time trying to make it as awesome as I actually can, that maybe in a way that people would actually still kind of like it. It's not just a joke. And these are a group of villains that are going to show up in the book. The guy in the center, it's kind of a Wolverine ripoff. His name is Kill Snap. This big guy over here that you can't see, his name is Tuma, as in, like, it's not a Tuma. This guy down here, this is Laser Fag. And this girl over here, this is War Whore. And I've done several drawings of these groups of characters. And I find myself having a lot of fun every time I get to draw them. And I can't wait to actually put them in a book and just have the insanity ensue. You dig this song? Who doesn't, right? Let me jam it for a minute. Parody names or real names used in Youngblood. That'd be a good game show category. No, there will not be a character named Hawk Tua, but there will be a guy, his last name is Hawk, his first name is Mike. Mike Hawk. But yeah. Those, Panda, those names made you laugh out loud. Yeah, when I come up with them, I'm like, oh, this is... All right, I got to use these. And Laser Fag, it's spelled P-H-A-G, and it's an acronym. It's for Photonic Hyperatomic Guns. But in the book, he's actually going to be like, this name that he was assigned, he's like, this isn't going to go over well. People are going to get pissed off at my name. They're going to actually address the ridiculousness of it. Like, nah, don't worry about it. No one will care. He's like, don't you pay attention? Everyone cares about this dumb shit. Unlike that other, I was doing a description the other night of this other parody ad for a character that I want to put in my book, but I don't know if I have the balls to be potentially controversial. I'm kind of chickening out. Mike Hawk. His first name could be Phil. Phil Mike Hawk. He'd have a bird theme. Oh shit.
Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
Fucked up that thumb. Dead girl. We were just listening to Rob Zombie, Living Dead Girl. That's who that was.
It's just one of those days when you're not crying. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you wanna justify.
Done.
Someone's head off.
Done with the light box.
And if you reach your max, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, mother. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days, feeling like a freight train. First one to the money, leaves with the blood stain. Damn right, I'm a maniac. You better watch your back. You don't get work right. And if you're stuck up, you just locked up.
Who recognizes this song? It's a more recent one. I've played it a bunch. Cro-Magnon, thank you. Hello, Addie. How are you? Yeah, Pritchard, you're exactly right. The Who, the Mongolian metal band. I actually got to see them live. They came here to Salt Lake a couple years back. With that throat control. You're not wrong. Oh, that's funny. I'm good, Addie. Hope you're doing good too.
Ships on vigor of the waves are skimming barren summits to the verdant plains. Each horizon is a new beginning. Rise and reign. Far from the fjords and the ice-cold currents, brave and soar over new frontiers. Songs and sagas of a fate determined, shields and spears. Vows of favor of the thread of plunder, pulled together for the clan and kin. Clank of hammers and the crash of thunder, down within. Oh, 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 the echoes of eternity. Oh, 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 Valhalla calling me. Oh, 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 to love the strings of destiny. Oh, 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 Valhalla calling me. Valhalla calling me.
You just had, how do you say, an emotional interaction with your dad. It's one of those nice ones where it's necessary to strengthen your bond. Well, that's good to hear. As long as you had a good interaction. And Crow Magnet says, somehow it feels you're feeling good, Robert. I mean, I'm not feeling bad. I'm doing all right. Life is what it is. The world is what it is, but everything's kind of all right. I appreciate that, Cro-Magnon. I really do. Addie, it was actually pretty amazing. I took a whole bunch of awesome photos and video. I'm actually going to take my kids. They have this incredibly awesome thing there. Let me pull up my Insta and show you. They have this giant, I don't even know what to call it. It used to be a concert prop that U2 used to take around. God, I don't even know how to. But then they wanted to get rid of it, so they sold it, I guess. So here we go. Let me pull it up here. Like, I don't know if you could see that thing, but like this is the building. Like this is this giant frickin' thing. Maybe it's better rotated like this. Is it? No. Not necessarily. But let me turn the sound on. There we go. I don't know what the best way to do this is. But yeah, I took this video of all the colorful shit that was there. But look at this giant thing that I'm looking up at there. I don't really linger on it too long right there. Let me keep going on. There's a giant steam-breathing frog. And then look at this giant frickin', they call it the claw. It's like a giant alien space laser. And you could go get right under it. Let's see. Oh yeah. This is me standing under this thing. The claw. But yeah, this thing is just, it's so awesome to be standing right under that thing. It's like massive. It's kind of unbelievable. There's a picture of me, my happy ass, standing on, like there's me. And then standing underneath the little pointy laser part of it. It's one of my friends there that was with me. But yeah, I'm going to take my kids to this thing. They'll shit. They'll love all of this stuff. Look at that frog. That thing is huge.
That is the movie I want to see. Octopus Aliens.
Anyway, I know I'm just showing the same shit, but this thing was just crazy awesome. Then we were inside with all the animals and fishes and seahorses. Look, it's straight out of Finding Nemo. It's like the clownfish and the anemone. Anemone. And And then there's the glass tube where sharks, literal sharks, float above you. Like, look at this. Look at this fucking shark floating right above my head. That shit is so crazy. Sea anemone. Yeah, this thing was... Hello, Bruce. And then just like the plastic things they had hanging up. Like, this is a life-size freaking humpback whale hanging from the ceiling. That thing was crazy huge. You know what's creepy is freaking jellyfish. These things, like how are these things alive? Look at these things. I've seen enough alien movies to know that they'd burrow their way into my brain and cause me to bleed out my orifices. It's so weird. Yeah, they're neat, but they're also kind of creepy. It's like, can a thing be beautiful and creepy all at once? Why, yes, I am exactly that myself. Look at this one. This thing is just... like, it's so fucking strange. Yeah. What was this? Oh yeah, just another bunch of just jellyfishes just going by in a circle. There's Bruce. There's a jellyfish that's immortal. I have not heard that, but I guess I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I guess that's all the cool shit that I had. Anyway, yeah, that was a fun thing. Bruce. Yeah, my kids definitely got to come to this thing. So I'll take them sometime in that, because it's here until the first week of next, like January. So I got a little bit of time. That was dinner from the other day. I want that again. I had some ham fried rice. That was delicious. Steak, rice, vegetables. I cooked that shit. That's me making dinner. There's me making dinner again. Steak, grilled pineapple, and mashed potatoes. There's them. I was getting perfect grill marks on those steaks. How about that? Look, I'm proud of it. So when I went and got sushi with a friend. I don't know why I'm showing. I'm kind of hungry, actually. This is why I'm showing all my food pictures. That's when my freaking car died and I had to get it towed. But it's fixed now, so. The immortal jellyfish. Google it. I'll have to. Look at that little fat baby. That's my firstborn son 13 years ago. He doesn't look like a fat baby, but he was huge. He was thick like a tank. That was my little baby boy. Sheldon Martin. The old days of Instagram when it was just people's food. Oh, I miss my little baby boy a lot. I mean, I love my teenage son, but my little baby son. Oh, this is the meal I want. I want that Mexican grub right there. Mexican steak, rice, beans, the seasoned potatoes. Right, what was this? Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm like, what the hell did I cook here? I took ground beef and wrapped it up like a I don't know. I took ground beef and put it in the bacon and rolled it up. Like that. There's ground beef laid on bacon, and then I rolled it up and cooked it. How about that? That's a weird little thing. I forgot that I did that. I need to do it again. It was actually pretty good. A little painting that my son did for me. It says, "I love you, Dad." That's my second oldest. Yeah, like meat rolls. Bunch of art. Who cares about Rob's art? Posted this when Val Kilmer died. That's just my game. Well, what that was, Addie, actually, is I don't know if you've noticed on my YouTube channel, but the symbol is a skull. And so my son painted that. That's supposed to be that same skull that is the symbol on my YouTube channel, which is right there on my wall. I keep it right here in front of you, in front of me. Yep. It's right there all the time. And here's Rob posting pictures with his hot friends. That's my friend Bobby. Comes with me to the Comic-Con. It's her birthday, so when is her birthday? March. Son of a bitch. I haven't seen her in like a year. It's kind of a bummer. Her makeup is a... Thanks, Cro-Magnon. You love her lashes? Yeah, she's she's got that really long hair too. It's like frickin' forever. I mean, this guy, he's not too shabby too, but I look better just sitting next to her. Come on. The other guy's a Vogue model. Yeah, this is when I had a Halloween, a Christmas decoration. He looked like he was stoned, so I rolled up a little paper joint and put it in his finger at work. Doesn't this minion look stoned off his butt? I thought it was hilarious. But I am also very easily entertained. It's me hanging out with one of... This was the girl that I went to that invited me to the thing last weekend. With the space laser and all the fishies and stuff. She was the one who invited... A whole group of us went, but she's the one who invited me. I don't know any of you nerds out there know the cosplayer Joni Brosas, but that's her right there. She lives here in Utah, and I met her at a local small comic convention, got a picture with her, but she's a pretty popular cosplayer. She's really sweet. And of course, me and Jessica, and I put up my goofy ass face next to her with all her makeup done like a pro. Me and Jessica and another friend of the channel, Courtney, she posts a bunch of art on Instagram. She's amazing. Alright, enough of this boring shit. Who wants to stroll down my Instagram page? Not me. You recognize that Courtney in that outfit? Yeah, she's all about anime something or other. She's always dressing up as things that I don't recognize. So I'm like, I don't know what you're dressed as, but it looks awesome. That's funny that you recognize it. It's awesome. Yeah, she goes to the same local comic convention I do, and she's there for 3 days, and she's always dressed up as 3 separate characters every day, some elaborate cosplay. She takes it seriously. Yeah, well, I only go to the local one, Sheldon, the local FanX here in Utah. I didn't go this year. I've gone every year for the last several years. But I just, after last year, it was such a financial bust. Like, it was the first time I didn't make money. And it just, timing didn't work out. So I didn't go this year. I went to the convention, but I didn't go and have a table. I didn't have I have a table in Artist Alley. I've been doing that all the time, but this year didn't do it. Next year I'm gonna go get back at it. Renaissance fairs are fun. I grew up in this town in southern Utah, Cedar City, and they're famous for their Shakespearean festivals. And I grew up around that. Like, every summer there was just this big festival and parades in the streets, and like a big gathering of shows and free stuff at the local city park. It was such a fun time as a kid. And then if you had money to go, they had like professional Shakespearean plays going on that were performed. Some of them had outside venues. It's good times. Monty, I was just about to basically wrap up. I did a bunch of video recording for my channel, so I didn't get started drawing until a little bit later than normal. So I light boxed this whole thing, and that's about as far as I was going to take it anyway, so at least tonight. I'm kind of hoping to I've got this opportunity to collaborate with another artist that has actually worked for Liefeld recently. And he told me today, because we've talked about it before, he's like, we should collaborate on something. And so I'm kind of curious if he'd be interested in inking this. But I don't know. I'll have to see. But yeah, the opportunity to work with someone who's worked with Liefeld himself. Yeah, Shell. Well, the next comic convention's like next September, so I'm gonna have it done way before then. I kind of wish I had it done by now, but I'm just kind of waiting on the inks, and it's coming along fine. Timing's working out fine anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna try. I want to try and have a crowdfunder going February at the latest, maybe something like that. We'll see, just to get it going. But I mean, I'm printing the book up regardless of success or not. But is it Stefan? You know what? I feel bad. I don't know his it's his screen name, and I can't recall. Yes. Adam Brooks. Yes. You want the artist edition of what? Adam Brooks, yeah. The guy that does the gray tones over Liefeld stuff, he said we should collaborate. And so I kind of keep thinking of like what it would look like to have something with his kind of finish like that on top of my stuff. Yeah, he's a really cool guy. We've talked a little bit. He told me a little bit about his interactions working with Liefeld. He does neat stuff. Like he took this Bart Sears Wolverine drawing and just kind of added his own flair to it. It's pretty badass. Oh, he lives near you? That's awesome, dude. Yeah, it's awesome that he kind of reached out to me and talked to me a little bit privately, and he's like, we should collaborate on something. I'm like, holy shit, that would be amazing. So, I gotta come up with something that would be worth his time. I always feel bad, like, hey, do you want to do this? And they might be like, dude, what the fuck is that garbage you made? So I don't know. I'm penciling it kind of light and kind of keeping it open to where an inker could take and run with it and do something crazy cool. I was gonna, in theory, have a variant cover by another guy that worked for Liefeld, but he kind of stopped communicating with me. He just kind of went silent. He still posts, but he just hasn't responded to my recent messages, so I'm not sure if he's gonna want to. So I don't know. Present some options. That's fair. Yeah. I was trying to come up with something, that I haven't done before, or, something kind of fresh and where you can kind of see what I'm doing, which is just ripping off Youngblood #2 cover, but that's the whole point. But it leaves him with options to play and have fun. So that's the idea. Hopefully, and if not this, we'll come up with something. But yeah, as much as I'd like to stay on, I gotta wrap up because I gotta get to bed because I have to go to work in the damn morning. I have to be up at 5 in the morning, and that kind of sucks. So I gotta wrap it up. But yeah, it's awesome chatting with y'all. Had a lot of fun as always. I'm sure I'll be on at least a couple more times this week. And the next week, I'm off for 9 days again, so I needed to be doing a bunch of art. So, yeah, thanks, Adam. Appreciate it. Everybody. Later, everybody. Right. Thanks, guys.